Hi Scotties, it's Miss Sanchez again. Here I am to teach you the next things you will be doing with your project. Everyone should already have data or spreadsheet like this on Excel for the city that you chose. This is just an example that I made. And I'm going to show you how to do this once because it's very important, it's very detailed, and this is how you're going to get graded because your project will count as a test grade. So you want to make sure if you have to watch this video over and over again, then you do that, or take notes as you watch it. So let's say we've known that when we want to create graphs, we just highlight everything and then we go to insert column or bar. But because I'm going to ask you to either to make a lot of graphs. Some graphs is just going to be date and temperature low. Some is just going to be date and humidity. Some might be date, temperature high and low. So you need to know how to select without having to highlight the whole thing. So the way you do that is you go to simply insert and you pick the graph that you want. I'm going to pick column. And then it gives you a blank paper, just like if it were a blank sheet of paper. So you have to tell it what your data is. And always remember to follow those important steps I gave you yesterday. So I'm going to select data. The first thing you have to do is give it a range for your x-axis. So for example, let's say this graph is going to be on date and humidity. Sorry, UV index. We'll give it our range for our, y-axis. I'm going to highlight this. Sorry, let's delete that. So here on chart data range, just highlight what you want. Then it brings it down here. Notice that for our horizontal axis or our x-axis has numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. You should know based on your notes from yesterday that the horizontal is going to be the date. So you have to edit this and highlight the dates and press OK and OK. And so here you have a data that looks great where you have UV index on the left side, on the y-axis, and dates on the x-axis. However, we know that it's missing a lot of the important steps. It's missing step number 2 where you add a title. It's missing step number 4 where you label your x and your y-axis. And then it has this funky little legend that we really don't need. So the way to take care of that is you click on the graph and you go to layout. The buttons that are going to be so important to you are all of these. So first thing I want to do is get rid of this little blue thing. So I click on legend and then I say no legend, turn it off. There we go. And now I want to do step number 2, add a title to my graph. So I can call it UV index in Atlanta. And then I press enter. And there you go, I have a title. Now I want to add labels to my axis, step number 4. So I go to axes. I go to axis titles. I'll add the horizontal. I say I want it below the axis. I'm going to say this is date and days. Don't forget you have to put the units. Alright, so there we go. Date and days. Now we need to add a title for this y-axis. So that's your vertical. We rotate it. Then we do UV index. And this is in, oops, sorry. And these are in rays. We'll put it in rays. And just press OK. And there you go. Now our graph actually looks nice. If you wanted to change the color of these bar graphs, you can do that too. It gives you here kind of how to format data points. It gives you the fill solid color, fill color. It lets you do a lot of different things to it. So now I taught you how you can create a graph. So once again, you don't highlight anything to start off with. You just go to insert, column, you click on it. It gives you a blank piece of paper. And then from that blank piece of paper, you can select the data that you decide that you want. Select data, and first you pick your y-axis and then you pick your x-axis and you should be good to go. Alright, so you're going to be creating about 6 graphs today, so make sure if you have to watch this again, remember title at the top, title on the axis, make sure you have your range on your axes, and if you need a legend, then make sure you definitely include one. If a legend is necessary, make sure you include one. If it's not necessary, then no. Alright, well, hope you guys understand. If you have a question, let me know. Otherwise, start on your project, work hard. I can't do this for you because this is your test, but maybe I can give you a hint or two or guide you. Alright, good luck, guys.